Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
It's
Welcome.
everyone's favorite Zelda game, The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, for the Game Boy
Fun
Color,
book.
written by Craig Wessel, distributed by
Scholastic.
Scholastic. The best part is, you get to decide on the adventure. So, I had both this book and Oracle of Ages as a kid. And they are still the only way I've ever experienced these two games. And I am here. I will be the narrator, and Oz is here, and he will be everyone else.
Smiles scaredly. I love the Oracle's games. I've probably never beaten them. They were the second Zelda games I ever had. Actually, it was a real-life training sequence what happened. Very first video game I ever had myself was Game Boy Color for Christmas, and then Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. I played it as much as I could. I was like 8. I got like halfway through it and got scared, but I thought I beat it. And then I traded it to a kid down the street named Ben for both Oracle and both Oracle's games. And so what ended up happening was I played Seasons, and then my brother played Ages. And once again, I thought I beat it, but I got scared because I was like 8 and not good at video games. But through mitosis, osmosis, that's the one. I've experienced most of these games.
Alright, I believe this book explains itself, so I think we can just go. The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons, by Craig Wessel and no one else.
He wrote it.
Since Legend of Zelda was released for the original Nintendo Entertainment System in 1987, the Zelda series has earned a reputation for delivering action-packed gameplay mixed with deep storylines and unforgettable characters. This is a book. You know, even back 20-something years ago, people going, Zelda has such deep storylines. We really never were pure, I guess. In this game, Oracle of Seasons, Onyx, General of Darkness, has kidnapped Din, the Oracle of Seasons, and the seasons in the land of Holodrum are in chaos. Link, the Hyrulean hero, must travel across a massive world exploring dungeons, collecting items, battling enemies, and completing quests in order to defeat the evil Onyx and return Holodrum to normal. How to use this ebook. Ooh, they've even... shout outs to oceanofpdf.com, who have edited this book not only so that it has their name on it on almost every page, but I can just, instead of doing what you had to do back in the olden times where it would be like, do you want to swing a sword at the Octorok? Turn to page 87 to see how that gets you killed.
Scroll.
They just have buttons you can click to teleport. Also, we will probably get at least one game over, especially with you guys piloting. So,
Wow! Be nice to them!
you think we're gonna Twitch plays this book and nail it in one, Oz?
Wouldn't that be nice, though? I believe in you guys. You can try your best. And if we die, we die. Just like real life. If we die, we can just start over again.
This special ebook is more than just one story about Link and his adventures in the land of Holodrum. You get to decide what happens every time you read this ebook. What if you didn't? What if, you made a decision and it just permanently ripped out a bunch of pages? Start by reading the introduction. The introduction begins the story and introduces you to the main characters, Link, Din, and the evil Onyx. The next section of the book is titled, The Adventure Begins. At the bottom of this page, you'll see a question and some choices, and you'll have the chance to make your first choice. Once you've made your decision, press or click on your choice to continue the story. As you read through the book, you'll make other decisions until you reach one of the book's endings. That's the best part. There are several endings to this book. Some are good.
Hate it.
It's true. But some of them are bad. Every time you read it, you can make a different set of decisions and read a brand new story. One more
Real
thing
quick,
before
chat, can you hear the music equally? Is it good now that Jello's actually reading?
Yeah, it should be pretty quiet, but I'd like to just have something in the background.
Yeah.
I'll be doing my best to jukebox this as we go. I've done that once before. It's pretty hard.
Why is this written like a Nintendo Direct? You know what to do,
What do you-
Jello.
Stop acting for the rest of the day. One more thing before you turn the page. This ebook is based on the Game Boy Color game, The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons. So read carefully. You might just find some clues that will lead to secrets in the game. Good luck, and have fun adventuring with Link. Man, you're right, that really is written like a fucking... All right.
They've always had it, dude.
Introduction. One day in Hyrule. Oh, I guess I should change the music a little bit. Let's do this. One day in Hyrule, a strange force drew Link into Hyrule Castle, where he found the Triforce. It was just right there? Damn.
Chillin'.
We beat it. Triforce resting, glittering brilliantly as it awaited him.
Link, accept the quest of the Triforce.
A beam of light caught Link, and suddenly he vanished. He didn't even say yes. He was... Link, come on, man.
Hurry up. We ain't got all day.
He passed out, and when he woke up, he found himself in a forest he had never seen before. The sound of music drew him to a small clearing, where he found a troupe of performers practicing. Join us!
Join us.
Go ahead, sorry, my bad. I'm so used to being like, I gotta be on the ready. I gotta remember,
okay.
I read nothing in
learning.
quotes.
I hold your hand and I begin spinning you and throw you into the sun.
I was like, there's no good way to... The only other way I could think was every time we die, we swap and you become the narrator and I become the people talking, but I truly have no idea how split that will be.
That's true.
So I guess we'll just find out.
We'll find out. Join us.
They said.
We are a troupe of traveling actors.
Link noticed a beautiful young girl dancing in circles. When she noticed Link, she called to him.
Welcome to Holodrum. I'm Din, the dancer. Would you like to dance with me?
Not waiting for his answer. Dude, no one respects Link. Din took Link by the
Link,
hand, and he reluctantly began to dance. Just like, fuck, dude. He starts like crumping while frowning deeply. Unfortunately, the dance didn't last long. Suddenly, the sky went dark. Oh my god. And thunder crashed. A voice boomed.
I found you, Din. You can't deceive me by disguising yourself as a dancer. I am Onyx, General of Darkness. Now reveal yourself, Oracle of Seasons.
A great whirlwind dropped from the sky and drew near Din. Link, who didn't know what was going on, knew he had to help her.
Help me, Link!
Cried Din, but the whirlwind blew Link back as he struggled against its fury, and Din was swept away by the wind. Link couldn't...
his name?
Shh. Link couldn't... He just looks like a Link, you know? Link couldn't have known what would happen.
Eric!
But strange things began to occur in the land. With the Oracle of Seasons imprisoned by Onyx, the seasons fell into chaos, and the land was deprived of nature's gifts. Life was slowly being drained from the land as Onyx set in motion his plan to drain power from the land. Maybe rewrite that sentence. Sorry, what's the writer's name? Craig.
Something.
Craig Wessel.
Craig something.
Craig Wessel.
Get it together, Craig.
Get it together, Craig. He's still writing, I checked.
Wow.
Will Link be able to rescue Din and save the land from the General of Darkness? It's up to you. Choose wisely in the next section. The fate of Holodrum is in your hands. Anyway, the adventure begins. When the whirlwind had passed and Din was gone, Link didn't know what to do. As he searched the clearing, he found Impa, the cook who had been injured in the attack. The cook, you know, she's there. Link asked her if she knew what was going on.
I'm afraid I do, Link.
She said.
You see, I'm not really a cook. I'm Princess Zelda's nurse, and she sent me here to escort the Oracle of Seasons back to Hyrule. Now that I'm hurt and Din is gone, I don't think I can make it.
Impa gasped in pain and Link helped her sit down.
Please, Link, will you rescue Din and complete the quest Zelda gave to me?
Link, who was sworn to serve Zelda, didn't hesitate.
Oh god, I gotta speak as Link. Yes, Impa, I will. But tell me, where should I start?
Impa thought a moment, then said,
Go and tell the Maku tree, the guardian of all Holodrum, what has happened. The tree is located in a nearby Horon village. The tree will tell you what to do. What can I do for you, Impa?
asked Link.
I'll be fine once I rest. I'll return to the princess as soon as I am able. The end of the game.
With that, Link made Impa comfortable and set off to find Horon village. As he walked, he came to a set of wooden pillars. I guess this is
must be
dialogue.
the entrance to the village,
He thought. As he passed between the pillars, something strange began to happen. The spring colors began to fade from the world, trees lost their leaves, and a cold wind began to blow. By the time he had passed between the pillars, snow began to fall and quickly coated the ground. It was winter in Horon village, but it had been spring moments before. What is this? Some kind of oracle of season? A girl shivered near the entrance to the village. This is what I thought this was just emphasis.
This is what losing the Oracle of Seasons has caused. Never know what season it will be from moment to moment.
As Link walked through the frozen village, he saw several buildings and a large gate. Which building should we enter, chat? Bippin and Blossom's home. The clock shop, the ring shop, Mayor's mansion, the village shop, enter the gate, or leave Horon village. I'm not going to do any polls. I'm just going to kind of feel it out.
Yeah, that's a lot of options.
It is a lot. I'm mostly seeing Bippin and Blossom.
I'm seeing Bippin.
Okay. Let's go to Bippin. Link noticed a small house near the center of the village. He wasn't sure where to find the Maku tree, so he knocked on the door to get directions.
Sorry, my friend just sent me a Valentine of King DDD, and he's ripped as fuck, and it says, "You swole my heart." Hello?
Said the woman who answered the door.
Oh, please come in out of the cold.
The idea of Link knocking on a door is very funny to me.
It's cute.
Link entered the warm house. Inside, he noticed a man bentoing a box over a cradle in the corner.
Welcome, stranger,
The man said.
It's too cold to be outside right now. Why don't you come in and warm yourself by the fire?
The man lifted a tiny bundle from the crib, and Link could see a baby's face peeking out. Link introduced himself. He didn't need to, he looked so much like a Link, and found out that their names were Bippin and Blossom, to which he said, "Are you sure?" When he asked what the baby's name was, the parents looked at each other and then sheepishly shrugged at Link.
We haven't named him yet.
Blossom said.
Finding the right name is hard. Perhaps you can help us think of a name for him?
Asked Bippin hopefully. Wild responsibility for walking into a stranger's house, I will say. Link thought for a moment and said, "Why don't you name him Bipsum?" Oh, sorry.
Why don't you name him Bipsum after both of you?
Just contempt. The parents smiled.
That's a wonderful idea, Link. Bipsum he shall be.
Link felt like he was intruding, so he declined their offer to spend the night before he had to name anything else. He was not very good at it. Bippin showed him to his... Link's like, "Oh yeah, my mom and dad were named Liliana and Hunk, so they named me Link just to fuse them together." Bippin showed him to the door, patting him on the back.
Thanks for your help with Bipsum's name, Link. We'll never forget you, nor shall he.
Cut to the Oracle of Seasons remake on the 3DS years later, where you play as Bipsum going to avenge yourself upon the man who named you.
This is the fan theory in which the equivalent of Colin actually being Wind Waker Link, Bipsum is I don't know, some other Link.
Oh, okay. With that, Link left the house and stepped out into the cold. All right, so okay. I guess let's go back into the fucking cold, dude. Link meant to explore the rest of the village, but just then he noticed a small boy playing in the snow. When Link asked him about the Maku tree, the boy said, "Today, it's Christmas
Thursday." The Maku tree is behind the gates at the northeast end of town, but everyone knows that the gates only open for one of great courage. Find the hero's cave near the beach. You can prove your courage there.
Link thanked the boy and continued walking. He soon found another set of pillars marking the west edge of the village. When he stepped through the pillars, he immediately found himself beneath a clear blue sky. I guess I should change the music again. Let's do this. Green grass covered the hillside and birds sang in the trees. It was spring again. Taking off his cloak, Link followed the path down the hill and reached the beach. He searched the area and came across several strange creatures. Link dodged! Oh, okay, I guess we're fucking fighting them, apparently. He searched the area and came across several strange creatures. Link dodged just in time as one of the creatures, an Octorok, attacked. With no weapon, Link knew he couldn't fight it, so he ran from the creature and the others like it he saw on the beach. Just in time, Link found the opening to a cave and ducked inside. Okay. Woof. The cave was small, but he could see another opening that led deeper underground. Link wasn't sure what to do. He didn't want to face the creatures outside without a weapon, but he didn't know where the other tunnel went. What should Link do?
Go back to the beach and try to outrun the Octoroks, or head deeper into the cave.
I mean, yeah, in fairness, he didn't have time to grab a weapon because the Triforce just lasered him. Seems pretty unanimously cave.
He left his phone at home.
Okay, let's go into the cave. The trap! Uh-oh.
No!
Link decided to take his chances exploring the cave, since he didn't think he could fight the Octoroks outside or get away from them.
If I see any enemies in here, or if something attacks me, I'll have to get away instead of stopping to fight.
He thought. He could hear noises around him as soon as he explored the first chamber, so he ran quickly into the next room. As soon as he entered the room, the doors on the north and south sides closed, trapping him inside. Link noticed a small platform in the center of the room. He didn't see anything remarkable about it, but as he looked closely, he could see that there were scratch marks on the floor around the platform. Hoping he was doing the right thing, morally, Link pushed his shoulders against the side of the platform and pushed it. Oh, wait, hang on. No, I got it. Give me a second.
Wow.
And the room fucking opened! Which door should Link choose? North or south?
North or south?
I'm so immersed. Thanks.
Wow.
That's a lot of snouth.
Oh, North might be coming back? Okay, now
North
it's
is
kind
coming
of...
back.
I'm gonna go south, because the Southers were a little faster. Dead at fuck. Alright. Link entered the door on the south side of the chamber and found himself in a large square room with a locked door on the east wall. To make matters worse, there were 4 spiders in the room. They were like normal sized spiders. Dodging the spiders, a generous description. Link quickly explored that's how Amy reacts to spiders. There was no key to be found, but he did see 4 square platforms. He experimented by pushing them, but nothing happened.
The key must be in another chamber,
He said, and left the room through the north doorway. He was once more in the chamber with the sliding block, but this time he pushed the block and entered the door on the north side of the room. The illusion of choice.
Illusion of choice.
The path to the key. I'll just keep this. I guess we're gonna be in this dungeon for a bit, so swap to this song. All right, that was a little. Adjusting volume. Oz is dying. Link found himself on a narrow path that was surrounded by a long drop into... Oh, this is a little too much. I'll go back to my main man cave theme from Wind Waker. Carefully staying on the path, Link went forward, ready to run at the first sign of trouble. Our hero, he came to a large block of stone on his path, remembering the platform he had moved in the other... When an anime needs to buy time because they don't want to move the plot forward too fast. Link pushed the block of stone to the north to get it out of his way and continued along the path. He didn't encounter any enemies, but he did come to another dead end. This time, 2 stone blocks stopped him from going any further. After a few tries, he pushed the west block south and the other block to the east, and he was able to get past them. You can just skip this stuff if you're novelizing. It's okay. Link could see the light. Finally, the tips and tricks! He could see the light ahead, and he saw that the path ended in an entrance to another chamber. As he entered, he saw several spiders and gel-like creatures headed his way. Like a capital G. Okay. Moving quickly, Link crossed the room, dodging them as he ran. When he reached the north end of the room, he found a small chest.
It's locked!
He exclaimed.
I wonder where the key is.
I think if there's just like a little he emoted in the middle, you can take that too, just because it's awkward to make you wait for it every time. As he searched the area, Link saw a small round circle on the floor nearby. He stepped onto it and heard the lock on the clest chick. He opened the chest and found a small key inside. Backtracking quickly in order to avoid the creatures in the chamber, Link retraced his steps and returned to the room with the sliding block in the center. This time, he pushed the block and entered the door on the south side of the room. All right, okay. In the southern chamber, Link avoided the attacking spiders and approached the locked door on the east side of the room. The small key fit the lock, and with a click, the door opened. Link stepped into the next room. The room was divided by a huge pit that left a small ledge connected by a narrow walkway on the north side of the room. This room was swarming with spiders and gels. Gels? Are they choo-choos?
It's choo-choos.
Okay. So Link had to move fast to explore the room. On the north side of the room, just west of the pit, Link found a small metal plate on the floor. When he stepped on it, a section of the north wall on the other side of the pit slid open, revealing another chamber. Link quickly crossed the narrow walkway on the east side of the room and entered the chamber. Inside the chamber, a large chest sat in the center of the room. Link approached it and opened at his touch. Nestled inside the chest was a wooden sword. Link picked it up, but before he could admire it, he found himself on the beach outside the cave with the sword. I mean, hey man.
Beamed out.
All right. I mean, no complaints. I didn't want to hear the narration walk us back through that. The Octoroks on the beach were no match for Link's new weapon, and he wiped them out quickly.
No!
They just live there, dude. I mean, fuck. Link explored the ledge above the cave, and he found a gap in the cliff that was blocked by bushes. Using his new sword, he cut down the bushes and stepped through the gap. Here, he found a hole in the ground below that he could not reach before. Confident he could handle any enemies he might find, Link tucked his sword into his belt and jumped into the hole. Oh, a secret chamber. Link dropped through the hole and found himself in a well-lit chamber. He discovered a chest along one wall and opened it to find it was full of rupees.
30 rupees! Now I should be able to buy some supplies!
He thought. The room he was in was actually a ledge above the first chamber of the cave, so he jumped down. With his new weapon, Link decided to explore the cave in search of more rupees. Or other items, he didn't give a fuck. He went into the chamber with the sliding platform and pushed it to enter the room to the south. Link quickly killed all the spiders in the room and looked closely at the 4 platforms. There were scratch marks on the floor just south of the northwest block, so he put his shoulder against it and pushed it south. A secret door in the room, I don't know why my eyes keep skipping over the articles and sentences. A secret door in the floor of the room opened, revealing a staircase. Link climbed down the stairs and into a secret chamber. Inside, he found a ledge with a gacha seed on it.
This is well worth the effort.
He thought, and he left the chamber. What is a gacha seed? Satisfied that he... Yeah?
It's a little purple seed, and you throw them at things, and they do magic stuff.
Okay. Satisfied that he had explored the cave thoroughly, Link left the cave and returned to Horon Village. All right, man, cool.
I'm bored.
All right, the Maku Tree. As Link re-entered the village, the season changed. The green grass faded and leaves fell from the trees. It was autumn in Horon Village. As Link walked along, he saw children playing in the piles of leaves. The children are just loving this season bullshit.
Yeah, they love this shit.
He passed through the village and neared the gate on the east side of town. Carved on the gate was a message.
Only he who shows the sign of courage may enter.
Knowing that he'd proven his courage in the hero's cave, yeah, I killed those spiders. Yeah, no one else is brave enough to push that block. Link drew his sword and struck the gate. Oh, fuck, dude. Ah, jeez. Okay, fine, fuck. It opened and he stepped into the forest beyond.
Impa told me to seek out the Maku tree. It must be somewhere in this forest,
Thought Link. Soon, Link saw a clearing ahead. A huge tree dominated the clearing. As Link neared it, he knew that it must be the Maku tree. As he approached, he could see the tree was... what? He could see that the tree was the tree's dreams, floated sleeping. That's a really strange sentence. Strange images nearby. Link didn't know how to wake the tree. Why don't you try fucking hitting it? So he tried touching one of the dream images with his sword. Immediately, the images vanished, and the tree shuddered. It was a horse!
I didn't mean for that to be so horse. I was going for old man. What? Ooh.
Is the Maku tree the old one or the baby? I don't know which.
It's the old one. It's the baby in the other game.
Okay. Link told the tree who he was. Oh, sorry. The tree opened its eyes and saw Link.
Who are you? What do you want?
It asked.
It asked.
Link told the tree who he was, and as Impa had instructed, he told the tree about Din's capture. Oh, the tree sighed.
Guarding the Oracle season, my duty, but I failed her. Link, the only way to get her back is to seek out the Temple of Sea. I used to rest on the northern peak. Since great evil there now. In order to break the barrier that hides the temple, you must find the 8 essences of nature.
The tree yawned hugely. Can I ask how you were meant to protect her as a tree? Yeah.
This is in the Root Dungeon.
It's cutting you out a bit. So this tree is gonna just go. Dungeon. It's like, hey, sorry, sorry, I didn't realize this was a serious scene. A large key appeared. The tree continued.
Take this key and find the giant root near the lake to the north. This key will allow you to enter the dungeon. Find the essence. Why is this so bad? Huh?
It's just cutting out like one random word randomly. So this will allow you to. It's like cutting out important. That's how you voice like orange highlighted words in a Game Boy game. Is you just don't say that.
Hang on. What do I fix for this?
Maybe just lean. It's only been this voice, so maybe just lean in for this voice. I don't know.
I figure it's loud though, right? Maybe it's like peaking.
Doesn't sound that loud to me, but I don't know.
Okay. This key will allow you to enter the... Find the essence. Well, fuck me, I guess.
It was dungeon both times. Like, it's so funny. I've never heard it.
You can't say the D word on this stream. Changing seasons have begun to affect me. I'm growing sleepy again, and I'm afraid that...
The tree closed its eyes and fell asleep. Link took the key and left. Back in town, he entered the small shop and used the... okay, hang on. Gotta...
Of course.
And used the 30 rupees he had to buy a wooden shield. I used to say rupees as a kid. He left the shop and headed north for the entrance to the village. Well, that was quick. Oh well. Outside the village, he found Impa again and told her that he had delivered the message to the Maku tree.
Good, Link, she said. Now you must find the 8 essences before it's too late. Aww. Go to the north and you'll find the root of the I told you about. Be careful.
You must go seek out the tree. What? You know, the tree. Link headed north of the village in search of the gnarled root and the first of the 8 essences of nature. The gnarled root! Let's go! The gnarled root. After leaving Impa, Link traveled north until he reached a small lake. A long bridge connected the shoreline with a small island in the center of the lake, but the path was blocked by bushes. Link hacked his way through them with his sword and crossed the bridge. Once on the island, Link found a rock with a keyhole in it, or otherwise known as a door, and used the key the had given him. As soon as he twisted the key in the keyhole, the ground began to shake. A huge root rose out of the ground, and Link could see a door in the side of it.
Excellent comment in chat. Guys, you might want to blow into the cartridge to fix his dialogue cutting.
On a Game Boy?
This must be the entrance to the dungeon that you told me about.
He thought. Bro, if you're truly desperate if you're blowing into a Game Boy cartridge. Like, it's not that it never happened, but uh-oh. Once the ground stopped shaking, Link stepped through the door and entered the dungeon. The dungeon. Once inside the dungeon, we haven't made a choice in a while. Link knew he had to explore carefully. There was no telling what creatures lived in a place like this, or what traps might lurk in the darkness. The first room of the dungeon was creepy. Watching eyes peered at him from platforms scattered about the room. Link quickly ran past them into the next room. You know, if you're just gonna be like, Link skipped this room, then you can skip it too as a narrator. I'm just gonna throw that out there. As soon as, like, you think this would be the opportunity to, like, kind of gussy up a little, like, oh, I found, like, instead of just, there are 4 platforms in this Game Boy room and you can push one, like, maybe stylize it a bit, like, oh, there were 4 stalactites or stalagmites or something, but
give it some description.
Instead, it's like an uncle describing a video game room to his kids. Like, okay, so this room has like
there's
some squares in it. Craig did a bad job. Well, listen, we're still pretty early. Maybe Craig is. You know, the problem is we went with Craig Wessel. We could have chosen Craig Northwell, Craig Southwell, or Craig Essel, and we didn't.
Keep reading.
Shut up. As he entered the room, all the doors slammed shut. He was trapped. Link searched the room and found 4. Sorry, this is dangerous. Link searched the room and found yet again 4 stone blocks. Remembering the sliding block in the hero's, Link guessed that one of these blocks would unlock the doors. After a few tries, he found that if he pushed the northeast block in any direction, the doors would unlock. Now Link had a choice. There were 2 open doors, north and east. You can't go west. Which door should Link enter?
North or east?
I'm seeing a lot of Easters. All aboard. Interesting. As soon as he entered the room, Link was fucking attacked, like, fucking immediately. By Stalfos.
4 skeletal warriors! Stalfos!
By staying on the move, Link was able to defeat them with his sword. As soon as the Stalfos were gone... Okay, well, come on, man. Right? As soon as the Stalfos were gone, a key appeared in the center of the room. Link picked up the key and returned to the room with the 4 stone blocks, and tried the key in the lock of the west door. It was a perfect fit. And it opened. Link stepped through the door into the next chamber. 4 more Stalfos were waiting to ambush Link in this room, but he knew what to do. Anyway, once the Stalfos were gone, a magic chest appeared in the center of the room. Link opened the chest and found a map to the dungeon inside.
This map will make it much easier to find the...
I can't tell if you're doing it on purpose or not.
Doing what on purpose?
This'll make it much easier to find the...
What is causing this? I'm sad.
I have no idea. I've never heard Discord cut out singular words almost exactly. It's pretty fucking fun. It really is like every word that's important too. So I think you're probably just putting emphasis on them as if to highlight them in a video game, and it's deleting them. Vietnamese bootleg for seasons. The north door to the chamber was also open, so Link headed north to explore the next part of the dungeon. There were no Stalfos in the next room, but several small gels began oozing their way toward Link.
Oh, hang on, I clicked the wrong thing.
Link turned
If
old.
those small gels catch me, I won't be able to fight off the larger ones.
If I die from these little guys, I'm never gonna get to the big guys.
That's so fucking true, Link. Link used a spinning attack to destroy the small gels before they could reach him, and quickly finished off the larger gels too. Hell yeah, Link.
Hell yeah, kiddo.
At the north end of the room, Link discovered a minecart sitting on rails that disappeared under the wall ahead. He knew he couldn't explore the rooms behind him further, so without looking back, Link jumped into the minecar, now just a car and not a cart, which rolled across the rails and was on a collision course with the wall. At the last instant, Link braced himself to hit the wall. The wall disappeared and the minecart rolled through the gap. Decision! Link rolled the minecart down the track, swinging his sword to fight off spiders that swarmed the tracks. Finally, he could see the light at the end of the track. Buddy, you can't keep using the same word every single, sentence. And the train emerged into another room. When the minecart stopped, Link jumped out. He found himself in a large room with a closed door on the west wall and a stone block in the center of the room. I know this
guy.
Hey, I've seen this one before. He could also see a short flight of stairs on his right. Ooh, stairs. A new
Maybe even down.
Unfortunately, he wasn't alone. Two large moblins were headed his way. As they approached, each of them threw a large boomerang at Link. Link had a choice. He could stay and fight the moblins or run up the stairs to get away. Link had a choice. He could stand still and die or not.
We've all got that choice to make every day.
Okay, I'm mostly seeing stairs. All right. Hell yeah, guys. You did it yet again. Perfect record so far. Oh, that's the wrong song. The stairs went back to town, apparently.
I'm outside again.
My babe.
Jello, it's happening to you too, repeatedly? No way.
It's definitely not, because you're hearing from me.
Yeah.
So it would be a Discord error. It sure isn't. Yeah. Link ran up the stairs.
Chat.
Link ran up the stairs on the right. At the top of the stairs, he was attacked by some spiders. But at the top of the stairs, he was attacked by some spiders.
But he destroyed them.
But he killed them. With his sword and kept running east. He spotted a switch sticking out of the floor ahead, and as he got closer to it, he could see that it was on a ledge over the minecart tracks. Link hit the switch once with his sword, and he saw the minecart track shift.
I think that the minecart will take me somewhere else now.
Dude, nothing gets by the hero of Hyrule.
He's quick.
Before he headed back to his cart, Link kept going east. I love that this is written like, you'll make a choice, and then it'll just be like, fucking anyway, he goes back and does the other thing. Also, it's a little weird that, like, I don't know what you'd call this, the hetera of, the hero's bow. Of the hero's bows. This is definitely from Wind Waker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. He went east. He had to fight more spiders, but he was rewarded by finding a chest with a compass inside. A compass was a very useful item. It would help Link find the boss room, keys, and chests on his dungeon map. tucking
Hey,
the
teacher,
compass.
I have a question. What's a boss room? What does that mean?
Link ran back to the west and down the stairs. The moblins in the room saw him, but before they could attack, he fucking left.
Nah, but fuck this.
Alright, the red blade. The minecart took Link east, past the gel room. Several spiders attacked while he was in the cart, but he was able to hit them with his sword as he rolled along. He noticed a chest beside the tracks, but the cart kept going. This one's not in italics. I'll have to come back for that, he thought, said the narrator. Finally, the minecart rolled to a stop, and Link jumped out. Remembering the chest he had seen along the tracks, Link ran back to it and found that it contained some bombs. Dude, I'm glad we resolved that plot thread so quickly.
These'll be useful if I have to blast a hole in a wall.
Oh, I thought you were fucking around. That's actually the next line. Said Link as he tucked them into his pack. Link returned to the room where the
Out loud! You hear that? Skeletons!
That is how I would dungeoneer, if I'm being completely honest. I'd be talking out loud the whole fucking time. I can't use that right now. Just in the wrong genre. Maybe these will blast a hole in the wall. Link returned to the room where the minecart was sitting and ran up the stairs nearby. He turned the corner at the top and went down another set of stairs to a block-lined hallway. As he turned the first corner in the hallway, a spinning red blade came toward him from a side passage. What should Link do? What should he do? Oh, that's the wrong one. This is funnier.
If a spinning blade comes at you at full force and there's nothing you can do to avoid it, what do?
Is that your savvy?
I thought of it and then I went, no, let's make this stupider. Destroy!
Right. Blade battle!
Let it rip!
Let it rip, dude! Link drew his sword and stood his ground, waiting for the spinning blade to approach. It moved smoothly down the hall. It's like doing a little... And just before it reached him, Link started to wonder if he made the right choice. Link swung his sword, but the wooden sword was no match for the metal blade. Oh fuck, guys. Which destroyed the sword in seconds! Link turned to run, but he was too late. The deadly blades caught him from behind. As he fell to the ground, Link felt himself falling and falling as if the ground wasn't there anymore. Deeper into darkness he fell until finally... he lost consciousness. Shit, guys. You guys have been saving, right?
Continue.
I don't know.
Continue.
Have we been saving? Otherwise, if we haven't saved...
Always continue!
Link woke up. Link woke up and found himself on the floor in front of the Triforce.
I'm back in Hyrule!
He exclaimed. He remembered his quest to help Din, but now he knew that he had failed.
What will I tell Zelda?
He thought. With a heavy heart, Link turned from the Triforce and left the room, wishing that he had another chance to rescue Din and defeat Onyx. Dude, if only you had something that could grant wishes.
Sorry, but you've reached the worst possible ending of this story.
Do you think there's more than one other ending? Do you think there's any other ending besides winning? Or is this the only other ending?
Yeah, there has to be. There has to be.
I don't know. Alright, guys. Let's run past the blade this time.
The maze? I'm not sure my wooden sword is a match for those blades.
Link said. Making a quick decision, he ran past the... How are you feeling since we died? Do you want to swap? Or we could swap every time we get an essence.
Yeah, okay.
Let's swap at essences, because I think that's going to be more consistent. And we gotta be almost to the first one, right?
I hope.
Yeah. Like, there's not that... I had this book. These were thin. It's not that long.
I believe you. I believe you. Making a quick decision, he ran past the approaching blade and entered the next room. The red blade was right behind him, but he kept running. Inside the room, Link saw a round switch on the floor, which he stepped on before the blade could reach him. A chest appeared to the north, and when he opened it, he found a small key inside.
The blade had stopped against the wall, but it began moving as soon as Link tried to leave the room. He was able to stay a few steps ahead of it, and he returned to the other end of the hallway and ran up the stairs. Link stopped to think.
If I take the minecart back, there's nothing to explore. I better look around here a bit to see if there's a way out.
He thought. It didn't take long for Link to find what he was looking for. The north wall of the landing he was on had a crack in it. Link placed one of his bombs near the crack to blow up this wall. Then he ran for cover. With a loud boom, the bomb exploded, revealing a passage behind the wall. When the dust cleared, Link walked through the passage and into the next room. This room was a maze of blocks and blades. The blue blades would only move once, but the red blades, you know those guys, and Link, as Link had found in the previous maze, would follow him. Link found that if he peeked around a corner, the blades would move. When the blue ones moved back to their original spot, he could slip by. The red blades were more challenging to avoid, but if he teased them into moving and then ducked into alcoves along the way, Link found that they would pass him by as well.
Oh, I bet you can't hit me. Oh, I bet you can't hit me.
Why would they do so bad? As Link neared the end of the maze, he saw a locked door to the north. Avoiding the last spinning blade, Link made a dash for the door, inserted the small key, and ducked inside. Bigger blade.
The Goria brothers.
As Link entered the next chamber, a mocking voice said,
We cannot allow you to pass. The Gloria brothers will not be defeated.
The brothers appeared, two menacing moblins, and each of them was armed with a boomerang.
Is this
Link
the same fucking guys as before?
The same guys, just buffer.
Link knew that if he let them get him on the run, he was doomed. Instead, he attacked, intent on taking one of them out to even the odds. He struck with his sword and danced away when a boomerang was thrown at him. Link pressed the attack, pouncing on one of the brothers as it turned away. Once he had hit one of the brothers 5 times,
Progressive.
They both disappeared in a flash.
Right.
Progressive. The Gloria brothers canonically have neo pronouns.
Once he hit one of the brothers 5 times, they both disappeared in a flash of light, leaving a health fairy in their place. Their souls ascended. Link used the fairy to regain his health, then noticed a spinning portal in the center of the room.
Shit, dude.
Link had also seen a door in the west wall of this room, and he decided to explore behind it before entering the portal.
The room beyond the west door had several blade traps along the walls, but since they all moved in straight lines, Link could tease them into moving, then pass as they returned to their original positions.
Yeah, the writing is so dry, it's kind of hard to sight read, weirdly.
Yeah. Several stone blocks are arranged into a diamond. Being careful to avoid the spinning blades, Link made his way around the diamond, looking for a way inside. On the west side of the diamond, Link noticed some scratch marks beneath the westernmost block. He pushed it north, and it slid out of the way easily. In the center of the diamond, Link found some stairs and took them down to the level below. In the cellar, he found a seed satchel full of ember seeds. Ember seeds are very valuable. They burn fiercely and can be used to light torches or burn down trees. Watch out, Maku Tree! Link carefully put the ember seeds away and then backtracked until he reached the room with the portal. Then he stepped into the portal.
Yeah, remember your seed satchel in this game? It's super cute.
Means to an end.
Link had to do it.
He had to do it.
After stepping through the portal, Link found himself near the minecart in the gel room.
Using no uppercase there?
The gel room is actually my office and what I call it. I've got a big sign above me.
Mm-hmm. Using his spinning attack, he quickly destroyed all the gels in the room. And get out of the call, Jello. He then approached the locked door in the west wall.
Dude, visit my website in thegelroom.using.
Link placed an ember seed on each torch, and as soon as they were lit, the door magically opened. Ooh! 3 boomerang-tossing moblins, one more than the Goria brothers before, waited to ambush Link in the next room. Link tracked each of them down and hit each of them twice to get rid of them, cracked them over the head. As soon as all the moblins were gone, a magic chest appeared in the center of the room. Inside, Link found the boss key. There was nothing else in the room, so Link backtracked. What?
So Link backtracked to the room with the four stone blocks inside. He remembered to
Dude,
push the
did anyone edit this?
No, he made this on a Saturday, dude.
There's
Dorothy
zero
blocked
copy
to open
editing
the
at
doors,
all.
and then he entered the East door. Once again, he had to fight out the 4 Stalfos inside the room. Once they were gone, he approached the door to the north side of the room. There were 2 unlit torches on either side of the door, so he placed an ember seed on each of them to open the door.
Can you guys pick a... Oh, this'll be... Here's a fun mini game for you guys. It'll be like a drinking game, but it'll be an emoji game. Every time the word block appears, all of you post an emoji. Try and homogenize so you all end up using the same emoji. It'll be like a improv collective consciousness game.
Let's do
No,
block.
don't give the... Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna give them an emoji. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Let's do block. Let's do wall. Let's do door.
Oh, that's... I think you'll kill them.
Yeah, that's the point. Die, fuckers, die.
All right.
Beyond the door was another block maze. This one was very different. As soon as Link entered, wall masters began to appear. Watch the fuck out.
All right.
Wall masters were ghostly blue hands that would send Link back to the beginning of the dungeon if they touched him. Link had to hit each of them with his sword several times to get them out of his path as he made his way through the maze. That's like my favorite enemy in Zelda.
Oh, I
On the
hate
left
wall
side of the
masters.
room.
They're so scary.
I love them. They're horrifying. On the left side of the room, Link found a chest with a ring inside.
I'll have to get this appraised by the jeweler in Horon Village that I assume exists, he thought, as he
tucked it into his pack. Once he had made his way through the maze, Link faced a locked door. Link readied his sword and shield and used the boss key to open the door.
Damn, all right, you guys already did it for block. Okay, yeah, do a different one for door. Keep the game up. That has to be the boss, right?
Aquamentus.
All right.
As soon as Link entered the massive room, Aquamentus, the guardian of the essence of nature, attacked. Aquamentus was a huge horned beast that breathed fireballs and defended its territory with brutal charging attacks. Sounds like a fucking Dark Souls enemy. Link stood his ground against the beast's first charge, blocking it with his shield. Aquamentus' fireball attacks couldn't be blocked, though, and Link was slightly injured by one of them. Ew! Learning from his mistake, Link used his shield to block Aquamentus' charges and dodge the fireball attacks. Fucked up that this guy's name is Aquamentus and uses fire. As soon as he had an opening, Link
You're
hit
not
the
even
beast
gonna
with
like
his sword.
describe Aqua. He was a horned beast. A little more? Yeah. Anything else? Like,
No.
okay.
As soon as he had an opening, Link hit the beast with his sword. It had no effect! Aquamentus attacked again, and Link swung wildly, hitting the creature on its horn. Aquamentus bellowed in pain!
That's it!
Cried Link.
That horn is its weak spot!
Link waded in, sword swinging, and attacked Aquamentus' horn. Making sure he was ready for the beast's counterattacks, Link kept fighting. The spacing on that last sentence there was like...
Yeah.
After 20 blows! This guy was reading the fucking game guide. He was like, alright, how long does it take to kill this fucking thing? 20? Alright.
You don't need to specify that. Just like after a fierce battle.
He does. After 20 blows to Aquamentus' horn, the beast suddenly began to shake. He tooted with a huge explosion, but disappeared. Aquamentus had been defeated. Link entered the door Aquamentus had been guarding and found the essence of nature. This essence would allow the Gasha seeds Link planted to grow, allowing him to harvest them for items later. With his quest in the dungeon complete, Link turned and left the dungeon to find the other 7 essences. Once outside the dungeon, the Maku tree spoke to Link.
Oh god.
There is a that will help you greatly in your quest. Look for it in the hidden land where the temple of is.
Link didn't know where the hidden land was, so he had to decide where to go next. He could return to Horon Village or seek out the item the Maku tree had spoken about in the land nearby. What
Okay.
should Link do?
Return to Horon Village or search for the item? Do we want to swap again since that's an essence? Okay. Search village. Okay, I'm seeing search for the item. Yeah. Okay.
Eat 'em.
Let's do this. Link decided that he should search the area outside Horon Village for the item the Maku tree mentioned. Near the bridge that led to the gnarled root, Link noticed something odd about one of the trees. The tree nearest the water was younger than the others, so he killed it. Younger than the others. Using a creepy website, an ember seed, Link burned it down to reveal a secret passage. Below, he found a wise man.
Don't tell.
The wise man pleaded.
Here, take these 100 rupees and keep quiet. I'm meditating.
Link left quickly, pocketing the rupees. Once he was back above ground, Link headed east. He was fucking immediately attacked by a swarm of Octoroks. I love the idea that the other person who's not narrating has to fuck around with the sound effects as much as possible.
I'm the Foley guy.
I like it. I'm not. You should keep doing it.
Okay.
It's funny as hell. I'm just looking for like a normal theme again. I actually have very few overworld themes. I'm just using Terrytown.
Sounds good though.
It was a fierce battle, but Link was able to dodge their attacks and get past them. His path was blocked to the east, but a narrow path to the north led to a small house. The house was overrun with cuckoos. Inside the house, he found Malon, I didn't know she was in this game, a young lady with a problem. Wowie zowie, wham wham wazzle. Where is this? Here we go. There we go.
You see, my father knows all about these birds, but he's gone and I don't have a clue what to do for him. Can you help? I don't know anything about them either,
Link said.
but I'll keep my eyes open for anything that might help you.
Link left the house and thought about his next move.
Looks like I'll have to go back to Horon Village. There's nowhere else to go out here.
Alright, with that, Link trudged back to the south and entered the village again. Here we go, in the fucking village. It was winter in Horon Village again.
It's so cold in Horon Village, this is what it sounds like.
These season changes are hard to get used to, thought Link.
Oh, sorry!
It's okay, you were doing Foley. Since he had been here before, Link knew that he didn't need to visit every building.
Thank God!
Dude, this is Link's first day as a human.
You're right. He was a square before.
So, yeah, a block, if you will. So he strolled around the village looking for anything interesting. His first shop was the ring shop, where he got the ring that he'd found in the gnarled root dungeon appraised. It was a discovery ring, and when he wore it, he'd be able to find fertile soil for gacha seeds to grow in. When gacha seeds mature, they become gacha nuts and contain valuable items or rupees, so this was a good ring to have. Behind the ring shop, Link climbed the short flight of stairs and used an ember seed to burn down a sapling so he could reach the heart piece behind it. Tips and tricks for when you play the game.
That was my fucking plant I've been growing, young man.
That was all I had.
Asshole.
That was my heart container of Dorian Gray.
That was my weed.
On the south side of the village, Link found a strange tree that grew ember seeds. He used his sword to knock them down and put them in his pack. Nearby to the pack detonated. Nearby to the east, he entered a small dark hut. It's called Dark Nut, actually. Dr. Left, who lived in the hut, asked Link if he could bring him some light. What? Link used an ember seed to light the torch nearby, and Dr. Left was extremely grateful.
Here, take this Kukudex.
Crazy choice.
Melon, who lives north of town, raises cuckoos. Or at least her father did. But maybe she could use it.
Before I killed and ate him. While he was talking, Link stopped listening. Link noticed a crack in the wall. Dr. Left, who was busy reading, didn't seem to mind when Link placed a bomb near it. A hole in the wall. This allowed Link to enter a small... Maybe I could use this to blow a hole in the wall. Dude. This allowed Link to enter a small outdoor courtyard. Across an icy pond, Link was able to reach a chest with some rupees inside. Just south of Dr. Left's hut, Link burned one of 3 saplings to reveal... Dude gets a fire starter and becomes a serial arsonist to reveal an underground chamber. Okay. A wise man, oh god, meditating inside gave him 100 rupees to go away! It's the same dude, there's just a million entrances to this one cave. Link left and returned to the surface. In the southeast corner of the village, Link talked to a boy playing with his dog.
You can burn these saplings!
He said, pointing to the 3 trees nearby that Link just burned, I think.
But be careful with the fire.
Link could see there was an open area to the east behind the 3 saplings, so he burned one down.
This looks like a good place to search for the item the Makuchi mentioned.
Thought, why is everyone becoming a goblin?
The fire! It's in the flames!
On a cold winter's morning and a time before the light. Alright guys, what should we do? Explore the area to the east? Like Link said we should, or take the Cuckodex to Malon? Help Maloney? We gotta help Maloney. The train. Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
Fuck.
No!
Alright, here we go. Link decided to take the Cuckodex to Maloney, so he left the Horon Village, or Horon Village, whichever one, and headed north. He found Maloney in her house, surrounded by cuccos.
Please, can you help me?
She's covered in them, she asked. Link reached into his pack and handed her the Cuckodex.
Oh, this is just what I needed.
Malon said.
Now I can figure out how to raise these birds the way my father did.
Malon reached into her apron and handed a small egg to Link.
This is a Lon egg. It's a beauty item that's popular with most girls. You might find a use for it in your travels.
How do I use the Lon egg as a beauty item? You know when you go to like...
You know a beauty blender.
I literally don't, actually.
Oh my god!
Do you know how people leave like cucumbers on their eyes when they sleep? You just crack a fried egg on your eyeball. Just one. That's why one of my eyes is so gorgeous. Looking oddly at the egg, Link shrugged and put it in his pack. Malon thanked him again and Link waved to her as he headed back to the village.
I'm not sure what kind of a trade that was. I can't use either of those things. The book or the egg.
Just then a shadow appeared on the ground. Oh, okay. A shadow appeared on the ground, and Link barely had time to brace himself before he was knocked down. Lying on the ground near him was a girl who had been flying on a broom.
Hey!
She shouted as she straightened her hat.
Watch where you're going! I'm Maple Syrup, the witch's apprentice, and you'd better have a good explanation for getting in my way!
Link was dusting himself off. As he picked up his pack, the Lon egg fell out onto the ground.
Oh! You've got a Lon egg!
Her voice changed to a nicer tone, and she helped Link to his feet.
I'd really like to have that egg.
What a bitch. Can you imagine doing this?
I love her, actually.
You bump into someone on the street. I really like your Charizard card. I've always wanted one. She reached into her pocket and held out a very odd-looking doll.
Trade me the Lon egg for this ghastly doll, and we'll just forget about our little accident.
Link didn't have any reason not to trade, so he took the ghastly doll and dropped it into his pack and then gave her the egg.
Thanks,
said Maple.
I hope we don't run into each other again.
With that, she flew off on her broom. Shaking his head, Link kept walking south and headed for the southeast corner of Horon Village, where he'd burned the sapling. East Burbs. The Burbs. Just east of the village. Jesus Christ, Link was attacked by several Octoroks.
I don't have any squish Foley.
Once you gotta get like a cantaloupe and punch it. Once he had finished them off with some quick sword work, he spotted a tall tower ahead. There was a man on the roof who called down.
You don't have any grease, do you? My windmill needs some.
Link shook his head.
No, sorry, I don't.
Oh yeah! I've got some in my pocket! Just a pool of grease sitting like that horrible gif of the
you know
guy.
What? I just started tea. Let me just... There you go.
Ugh. What?
The infamous T-boy grease?
I don't know what that is. Can you explain?
Yeah, because your hormones change so much when you start, like, tea or any kind of HRT, but basically, trans boys get infamously greasy.
Oh.
Yeah!
That's the secret ingredient to becoming the T-boy grease. That's so nasty.
The T-boy grease.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're going through teen boy puberty, you are going to get disgustingly slick about it.
Uh-huh.
To the south of the tower, Link found a hollow log. After walking through it, he came to a beach. As he walked east along the beach, he found the entrance to the Samasa Desert, which was guarded by a Stalfos pirate. Link didn't have the item the pirate wanted, the pirate's bell, so he turned around and walked back through the hollow log. As Link walked to the north, he came across a girl with a ribbon in her hair.
Oh, hello.
Cheeks.
I have to get back to somewhere without anyone seeing me, so goodbye.
Link, having seen her, watched as she disappeared from this earth, never to harrow the earth again. The girl took off to the north, leaving Link behind.
I think she's keeping a secret. I'd better follow her and see where she goes.
Hey, Link, I know you just started being a T-boy, but now that you're a boy, you can't be doing that shit. As he followed her north, Link was careful to keep at least one tree between them at all times, so she couldn't see him. She almost saw... This is weird. She almost saw him when she headed west, because she doubled back suddenly, but Link barely made it into hiding to avoid being seen. Link followed her west and saw her disappear into a patch of plants in a nearby garden. Link was really curious now, so he chopped down the plants, fucker.
Just what I thought. A portal. I'll bet this has something to do with the Temple of Seasons.
Link tucked his sword into his belt, really flaunting the T-boy transition, and stepped into the portal. Subroge. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut up. Subrosia. Link found himself in a dark underground world. The first two people he saw were oddly dressed, covered from head to toe in robes. They thought the same thing about him and were reluctant to talk.
What land is this?
Asked Link. The two looked at each other.
Subrosia, of course. What land are you from?
Asked one of them.
It doesn't matter. I'm looking for a temple. Did one show up here lately?
Did one show up here late? Why are you under the impression that it was generated? It wasn't just here before.
What do you mean people build them? Huh? Huh?
Yes.
The other
A few days ago, it appeared out of nowhere. It's located on the east side of the village.
Link thanked the Subrosians and headed to the south. There were two sets of stairs to choose from, both of them going south. Okay, one was on the east and the other on the west side of the landing. Although he knew the temple was to the east, Link decided not even to give Chad a choice and took the west stairs first to make sure there was nothing else.
Chad.
Dude, he got tired of writing these splits. The Rock's Cape. Wait. Hang on.
Huh?
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 Wait. Okay. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Link made his way down the west stairs. Near the lava bats, he found a sign that pointed to the dance hall. Near the sign, he came across a Subrosian who told them that if he wanted a boomerang, he should go to the dance hall. He found the dance hall to the south, and once inside the hall, Link was asked to join in a Subrosian ritual dance. The instructor spoke to Link before the dance started.
This is like the hardest part of the game, and it's also sick as hell. You must perform the steps in the right order. Good dancers will get a prize.
Link wasn't sure about the dance, but he stepped onto the floor. Although it took him several tries, he eventually learned the dance well enough to earn the instructor's praise. Or at least well enough that she was ready to get rid of him.
Well done! Take this boomerang as your reward for learning our dance so well. Now get out.
Link thanked the instructor and then headed for the portal landing again. Oh, the Temple of Seasons. Ooh. Ooh. From the portal through which he had entered Subrosia, Link followed the easternmost set of stairs and kept going south. He saw several Subrosians playing with boomerangs, but he fucking ignored them and turned east to find the temple. Along the way, he passed a dangerous area where lava was spewing from some volcanoes, but he ran past them before any of the hot rocks could hit him. Link kept heading east, even though the path didn't always exactly go in that direction. Finally, he reached the temple to the entrance of the Temple of Seasons. The 4 season spirits who exist spoke to him as he entered, telling him to seek the Rod of Seasons inside the temple, then come to them in their corner towers. He walked north into the temple and found the Rod of Seasons near the center of the building. As soon as Link picked it up, the 4 season spirits spoke to him again, telling him to come to them in their 4 towers located in each corner of the temple. Bro! Link went. Once inside, he was blocked. He went. He was blocked by a river of lava across his path. Across the lava, he could see a small crystal.
Oh, I can hit that with my boomerang.
He thought. The boomerang hit the crystal, which chimed once. A short bridge appeared across the lava, and Link quickly crossed over. Link walked to the next chamber and approached the statue of the Spirit of Winter. The statue came alive, and the spirit charged the Rod of Seasons with the power of winter. As soon as Link left the chamber, the Maku tree spoke to him, telling him, but not in dialogue, to investigate the forest to the east. There was no way into the other 3 spirit towers just yet, so Link left the temple behind and returned to the portal that led back to the surface world. Okay, man. Good lord. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Hang on, what the fuck? After Link arrived in Holodrum, he began to search for the other essences he needed. What if it just was like, I'm sick of it, and he covered like 7 dungeons on one
Kind
day?
of sounds like it, actually.
Oh boy. Okay. He needed to bring the essences back to the temple and defeat Onyx. His search took him from the sunken city in the east to the Spool Swamp far to the west. As he traveled, he frequently returned to Subrosia. Gaining Bro,
This is crazy.
Bro gave up! Bro fucking... I guess we got some essence. Here, you trade off? I don't know.
Okay, just keep reading this part. Hang on, what?
Okay. With the ability to change the seasons as he needed, the Natsu Prairie and the Samasa Desert were reachable, and he searched them for more essences. The Maku Tree provided support and helped Link as he traveled. In addition, Link had acquired a new and powerful weapon, the Noble Sword, through a series of trades that had started with the Kukodex he received from Dr. Left after lighting his torches in the Horon village. In order, he had traded... We don't really need to read this, do we? Like, who cares, right?
Some of it's kind of funny, but only in-game.
Okay. Skip.
Oh my god.
He got a sword. The Noble Sword was more powerful than the wooden sword, and it had the ability to shoot a powerful beam of light from its tip, damaging multiple enemies at once. That's crazy. One day, long after his search had begun, the Maku Tree spoke... Oh, this... I didn't... You know, it didn't occur to me this would take, like, weeks in game time.
Link, you found all but 2 of the essences you need. You must go to the western coast of Horon village to seek out the others. You will find them in the Explorer's Crypt and in the Sword and Shield dungeon in the temple remains. Your quest is nearly at an end, Link.
Wait!
Go quickly!
Wait, we did 1 dungeon! Why did you spend all that time fucking... Hello? Link can learn to trust the Maku. Do we want to switch off? What are we doing?
I guess so. Link had learned to trust the Maku tree, and so he set out on the final leg of his journey.
Oh my god. Which dungeon should Link... Damn, dude only wanted to do 3 dungeons. Explorer's Crypt or Sword and Shield dungeon, guys.
Oh my god!
Crypt, sword and shield, crypt. Pretty even. Okay, I think we're going crypt.
Yeah, crypt.
Okay.
On the western coast of Boron Village, Link found an ancient graveyard. Oh, this is like my favorite area. On the west side of the pirate ship anchored nearby. Inside, he found a set of stairs, I almost said chairs, that led into the explorer's crypt. The crypt was a dark and mysterious place, and Link could tell instantly that there was a curse laid upon its very walls.
Fuck, dude.
As he walked through the first few chambers of the crypt, several Stalfos attacked him. After he took care of them, he noticed that if he walked through the room in different directions, the exits would take him to different rooms. Oh! He decided to handle all the rooms the same way. He would walk in a clockwise direction each time. That way, his choices would all be the same. He came to a ledge above a dark room. Since he couldn't see anything, he loaded the slingshot he'd found during his travels with ember seeds and shot the 2 torches on the ledge. Immediately, a horrible ghost appeared from a nearby gravestone.
I guess I can't complain about it moving on and things being... I mean, I'm happy there's a horrible ghost. Should Link fight the ghost or run away? Jello said this dude still writes. I don't know. Looks like we're fighting the horrible ghost. All right.
Ghost battle! Link knew he couldn't run away, so he immediately jumped down from the ledge and attacked the ghost. Before the ghost could react, he hit her several... Her? Link, you can't hit a woman!
Link, listen, again, now that you're... Listen, now that you're a man, you have to think of the optics, and also you're a trans person, so whether you like it or not, you're representing your community. You can't be doing this shit.
You wear green now, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. To his surprise, the ghost disappeared, promising to return again. Sheathing his sword, Link looked around for more trouble, but all was quiet again. Oh, where are they? I'm gonna get ya! With the ghost out of the way, he continued exploring. To the west, he found a stairway surrounded by heavy weights. Using his power bracelet, he easily pushed them out of the way and followed the stairs down to the first level of the basement.
Can I just say, the fact that, like, some items are capitalized and others aren't really pisses me off. And also, it was just like, oh yeah, he found this thing during the 7/8 of the game I skipped. I'm not even gonna mention what his power bracelet is. You know what this feels like? This feels like watching an OVA that has like 3 episodes of a full manga.
So right. You're so right. Man, this book hasn't even given us the flying bear. I don't know what the flying bear or the fucking boxing kangaroo. What's the point of any of it, honestly?
Hang on, I'm sorry, what? Did I fuck something up?
What?
The basement? Okay, then I attacked him. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is... Okay, sorry, I must have, like, clicked this again. Alright, this game's too difficult for me.
Link carefully made his way into the basement of the crypt. Near the bottom of the stairs, he found several huge statues surrounding the stairs. As he explored the room, he also found that he was locked in. The door in the south wall was locked, and there was no other way out of the room. He had been in enough situations like this to realize the statues were probably the key to getting out of this room. As he pushed each one of the statues, they began to glow. Suddenly, they attacked. Link slashed at them with his sword and quickly destroyed all but one of them. The final statue had not glowed when he touched it, so he knew it was dead. So he took a closer look at it. Near the statue, he saw a place on the floor that looked different. So he pushed the statue until it was on that spot. The door to the south opened, allowing Link to leave the room. Link found a set of stairs and took them down to a lower level, where he found a dungeon map.
This will show me where the enemies, chests, and items are in the dungeon. Why?
Thought Link?
We know!
This!
Wait, did you forget that he was like, I'll skip all the dungeons, but he forgot he wrote one already? What is this adaptation?
What? On the same floor of the dungeon with the huge statues he destroyed, Link found a strange room with a circling platform in the middle. Across the huge room, he could see a chest, but reaching it was going to be tough. There was nothing but darkness surrounding the platforms. If he fell from the platform, he was history. Link timed a quick jump onto the circling platform and managed to land on it as it spun by. As the platform neared the ledge across the room, he could see that he would have to land exactly on the space in front of the chest.
If I land on those spikes on either side of that space, I'm dead!
Thought Link. Link carefully timed his jump and died, and made it. He landed in front of the chest and quickly opened it. Inside, he found the Rock's cape. He put it on and left the room. After a few jumps, he realized that the cape allowed him to jump much farther than he could without it.
This was worth the effort!
He thought.
Rock's cape and Rock's feather, like, S-tier Zelda item, in my opinion. I
Yeah.
love them.
Yep.
Anyway, oh, Margaret and Amy.
Margaret and Amy. Link explored much more of the crypt. He made it past crumbling floors, evil creatures, and tricky traps, until he finally reached a large open room.
Were
Just
any
beyond
of...
this room-
be real with me, Craig. Were any of the traps tricky, or were they pushing a block? Because that seems to be the only trap.
Just beyond this room, he found a chamber with two ghosts inside. The one he had defeated earlier, and another one. Their names, when they had names, were Margaret and Amy.
Oh, like, because they're dead. Okay. Cool, man. Sure. Give me a second. Let me try and change the music to, I don't know. Let's do this one. Who cares? Oh, we can do this. I haven't done this one yet.
You must keep the torches in this room lit, Link, or we'll send you back to the dungeon entrance!
They threatened. With that, the two ghosts began circling the room, heading for the torches. Link didn't waste any time. He loaded his slingshot with ember seeds and waited. He wasted time. As soon as one of the ghosts blew out a torch, Link fired an ember seed to relight it. He kept this up to keep the torches lit, and he also used his sword on the ghosts whenever they floated nearby. Finally realizing that they couldn't blow out all the torches, and injured by Link's sword, the two ghosts gave the fuck up, leaving Link free to keep exploring. The Rock's cape that Link found earlier proved to be very valuable. When he came across floors that would crack and begin to break as soon as he landed on them, he was able to jump to another floor tile before the floor collapsed. The deeper he went into the crypt, the more often this happened. Link also had to use the magnetic gloves he had found in another dungeon several times. The gloves pulled him towards magnets or pushed him away if he changed their polarity. Using this trick, period.
Why is it always not using?
Must have been something wrong with his formatting.
Yeah, like, you know what it probably was? I bet they did, like, the cardinal sin of copy editing and did a control replace all or for some reason, and it, like, kept use lowercase.
Yeah. Using this trick, Link was able to cross huge pits and reach the areas that the Rock's cape alone couldn't help him reach. After a very difficult place, Autoboshawa, there was hardly any floor for him to stand on. Link had to battle a room full of Stalfos, the pesky skeletons. Nearly did him in, but he managed to defeat them and open the chest that appeared in the room. Inside, he found a boss key. The boss key would unlock the final door that led to the master of this dungeon, Gleeok!
You can't say that, Link. Blade battle!
Link drew his sword and stood his ground, waiting for the spinning blade to approach.
Wait.
Feels like the
No,
wrong...
this...
What?
Yeah, hang
This
on.
isn't
Wait,
Gleeok?
what? Sorry, sometimes it started doing this thing where it will, like, double tap. I swear I'm clicking it once, and then it
I believe you.
advances me twice. Anyway.
Once Link used the boss key to unlock the final door, he had to face Gleeok, the guardian of the essence of life. Gleeok was a huge, two-headed dragon that spit fireballs from both heads whenever Link got too close. Using the Rock's cape and his noodle sword, Link was able to avoid Gleeok's fireball attacks. He was able to also get close enough to avoid... And he was also able to get close enough to the dragon to cut off one of its heads. Link was proud of himself. But he soon found out that he wasn't done yet. Gleeok Gleok's head was floating around the room as he watched. It reattached itself to the neck it had been cut from. The dragon was as fierce as he was before, and both heads again spit fireballs at Link. He tried a few other things. Blender, I don't know.
Blender,
pogo stick,
serenading it. Didn't work.
Little kissy. But Link finally decided that to kill Gleok, he had to hit the other head before the severed one returned to its neck. After several tries and more than one close call, Link was able to strike both heads from the dragon's necks and destroy it. With the dragon out of the way, it was a short walk to the room where Link found the essence of life.
What did it look like? How did he feel? Just...
Who was he now?
All right. Well, that's an essence. The Maku tree told Link that the sword...
You didn't even ask them!
There was no choice. That one was just...
Oh.
That one was, have you done the other dungeon yet or not?
Oh.
The Maku tree told Link that the Sword and Shield dungeon was in Subrosia, near the ruins of the Temple of Seasons. When Link arrived at the temple ruins, he found a warp that sent him to an area he hadn't been able to reach before. When he stepped through the warp, he found a small cave to the north. A Subrosian was throwing items into a lava pit, and he asked Link if he would throw a bomb into the pit for him. That can't be a good idea. Link wasn't sure why he agreed, but he did.
Oh, I don't know, man.
The bomb exploded, triggering a massive lava eruption. The temple shook, and lava burned away walls, revealing areas Link hadn't been able to reach before.
See, man, they just grow. They just happen.
Link searched the area on both sides of the warp to see what had changed, and he found his way to the Sword and Shield dungeon entrance.
Entry.
Link cautiously entered the dungeon and found himself in a long hallway that led north. In the first section of the hallway, there was a small room to the east. Link entered it and saw a strange stone block with an eye on it across the room. A pit kept Link from reaching the block.
So here's what happened. This guy did it for everything up to the first dungeon. Went, let me see what the last dungeon's like. I'll do that and see what it's like. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore.
God. He wrote the book for the other one, too. There's an Oracle of Ages book. I'm curious how, if he gave up at the same rate on that one. A pit kept Link... Mysteriously, only this PDF was available. I guess the other one, they were like, well, this is the good one. We'll bring this one to the internet. Anyway, a pit kept Link from reaching the block, so he pulled out his slingshot and loaded it with seeds. He tried all the seeds he had, but when he hit the block with a mystery seed, a small key dropped onto the floor of his side of the pit. He grabbed the key and left the room, continuing north. Link found another key when he defeated a hard hat beetle. What is that, writer? In another of the rooms along the hallway. Can you imagine if, Tolkien did this, where it was and then they found a Balrog and Gandalf fell. It's like, what? What is that? In a small chamber full of keys. What are those? If I'm a reader who hasn't played Zelda, what is a keys?
What is a keys?
Just say it bat-like keys at the very least, dude. Link found some stairs that led down into the basement. He avoided the wall master in the room and took the stairs down into the dungeon below. The basement dungeon was lit by the fiery glow of lava far below. Link climbed down the stairs, which ended in a ledge that overlooked the lava. Across the lava, he could see another ledge, but it was hard to see. Could he see it or not? Because he could see another ledge, but it was hard to see because there were fireballs circling it. The room was also full of keys, so Link used his boomerang to get rid of them first. Link watched the fireballs, then I'm sorry, I really thought there would be more choices than for what it's worth, I
believe you. I also thought so.
I did open this and scroll, and I got to the first choice in town where there's 8 choices, and I was like, surely he must have tried. Surely he didn't give up after this immediately. Link watched the fireballs, then time to jump between them to reach the ledge. Once he went. Having made it, he went. Okay. Just making sure I did.
Bipolar?
Okay. As Link explored the dungeon, he found a locked door. Nearby, he came across a stone block with an owl carved in it. He walked up to the block, and when he tried to push it, the owl spoke to him.
Icicles make piercing blades,
The owl said. Link had seen these owl statues before. Trust me, bro. And he realized this was a clue he would need later. Looking around the room, Lick also noticed these stone blocks on the wall with eyes painted on them. He took aim with his slingshot and hit all 3 stones. Immediately a stairway opened in the center of the room. He went. Upstairs he went. He fought, he got a key. Inside a large room, Link came face to face with a living ball of fire. Frypolar, I don't know if that's cool anymore, was either pure flame or pure ice, and in either state, he was trouble for Link. Sorry, is this a boss fight or a mid-boss? Here. As soon as Frypolar saw Link, he started throwing fireballs at him. As Link was able to dodge them, but he found his sword wasn't going to work against this creature. What'll I do? Oh, the thing I always do. Link loaded his slingshot with mystery seeds and hit Frypolar with one. Immediately, Frypolar became icy cold. On an impulse, Link switched to ember seeds and fired one at a cold flame. It worked! Link had found the combination that would destroy Frypolar. Link kept hitting him with seeds, switching between mystery and ember seeds until Frypolar disappeared in a puff of smoke. As soon as Frypolar was history, the room up north opened and Link was able to leave the room. Oh my god, guys, a choice!
If you pick the wrong one, we all die. I need you to know that before you say anything.
A choice. Wait!
Hang on! Wait! No!
I got to record something I can't talk about the other day. And looks like it's ice.
Yeah. And
at one point the director was like, "Okay, can you do a bit where your character does like a deeper voice going, no, out of nowhere?" And I unconsciously did the no. And I was like, actually,
it's good.
And I was like, can we just do that? And he was like, it's pretty funny. We might do it. Wait. Oh Christ! The ice chamber. North of the room where he defeated Frypolar, Link entered a large icy room. The floor of this room was completely covered in ice. I know.
Oh, this is insane. Ice chamber.
Ice chamber.
The list!
Making his footing very slippery.
Dude, Jello, we're playing a Layton game again. I have to read out how you can fit this slide puzzle. How you can do it. Alright, push the west block.
He just copied this from a guidebook he was given. This is crazy. Link carefully explored a chamber he didn't know what to do. Here's the solution he came up with. Once Link had pushed the ice blocks into the niche, a stairway appeared on the north side of the room, and Link used it to leave. Shit, dude, we did it. Link traveled deeper into the dungeon, battling his way through the various chambers and destroying the creatures in his path. Along the way, I can't believe Bippo, or whatever his name was like the highlight of this. Bipsum?
Dude, we peaked in the first 5 minutes, gang.
We peaked at Bipsum. He found the boss key that would eventually let him face the final boss of this dungeon. I know what a boss key is. Eventually, he came to an icy chamber with an owl stone inside. When he used a mystery seed on the owl stone, it told him to melt all the magical ice. He could see some blue ice crystals.
But he couldn't see them very well because it was icy.
He could see them, but he couldn't see them very well is so funny. You have a line here.
This must be what the Hellstone was talking about.
Oz when he gets tickled mid-line. thought Link. He used his now capitalized power bracelet to lift one of the ice crystals and walked into the room to the south. There was a lava pit there, so Link tossed the ice crystal into the lava. The ice cooled the lava, giving him a surface. He found a key.
That's not how that works!
He went to the owl chamber again. He found a crack in the wall. Link had seen these before, and he knew what to do. He used a bomb to break through it. With another ice...
Did you know that when you see this thing... Okay, so you have these walls in your house, right? And to get past them, there's this guy, you might have seen, his name is Door. You know him.
So I'm just gonna state this outright for anyone who hasn't figured this one out. If you're writing something, writing and reading are very musical in a way where you want to kind of change up the length of sentences. You don't want sentences to be like the same length over and over again, and you don't want to like use the same word every other sentence. So if you're describing like a room covered in ice, you'd be like, the room was icy from head to toe, or like from ceiling to floor. A blue sheen glittered across, but like you wouldn't be like, ice covered the ground. There was ice on the wall. And like this guy did not clock that. So it's always like, he went to the stairs. He went down the stairs. Next to the stairs, there was something. Not even at the base of the next floor, there was something else. Like you gotta, this dude needed a thesaurus. Like, I know the rooms all look the same, but you're the one adapting this into a story, right? Like, I know there's no reason to critique Craig Wessel's adaptation of this game.
Bro just needed his paycheck. He had to pay for his Honda Civic.
For real, how much do you think he got paid for this? Like $1,000 for both books?
It'll make me sad. No matter what the answer is, I'll be mad.
Okay. He got some bombs from a chest. Before entering the final chamber to the north, Link broke open the vases near the wall, using the health fairies, as we call them, inside to replenish his health. Once he was ready, Link used the boss key to open the door and enter the final chamber. Boss key!
What?
Ah! My favorite Shakespeare play, Medusa Head! Inside the final chamber, Link faced the final boss of the dungeon.
His name is Yurik!
The Medusa Head was a massive blue hey, a description! A massive blue creature with many of all the things to describe, Medusa Head, the one I could have intuited from its name. But it's just
one
like,
probably an 8-year-old could know by now.
There was a keys in front of the Gleeok. What are those?
You gotta yoink the sploink it.
I can't believe he didn't describe
they got
a
it on
keys.
Goop.
They have it on Pooby.
They have it on Poob.
One touch from her. Okay. Oh yeah, it's Medusa. I already forgot. No joke. White fireballs, and Link would be turned to stone for a short time. If she managed to hit him with her other attacks during that time, Link would be history. Inlinktively, Stinked realized that he might be able to stun the seeds that he... what? To stun the seeds that hurt momentarily with his Pegasus seed. Instinctively, Link realized that he might be able to stun the seeds that hurt momentarily with his Pegasus seeds. Link Lonk is having a stronk. Would freeze nearly any creature in its tracks. He dodged her attacks until he could get close enough. Then he hit her with a Pegasus seed. It worked.
It worked!
Guys, I'm so sorry that when I finally get the novelization of not Prison of Plastic, of Breaking Silence out, I'm just gonna write one chapter, have a list in the middle of it of stuff that happened off screen, and then Molly and Giovanni fought Mara. It worked.
It worked.
It's just over. It worked is crazy. That's so funny to me. The Medusa head was frozen for a second or two, long enough for Link to slash at her several times with his sword. Unfortunately, she shook off the effects of the seed and attacked him.
It didn't work!
It didn't work! Link danced away, evading her attacks. It worked! He kept up the attack, using the Pegasus seeds to slow her and his sword to damage her. It worked! The battle was long and slow, but Link was determined not to fail. It wasn't long before the Medusa head could take no more and disappeared in a flash.
The battle was long and slow. It wasn't long before.
It's such Craig, Craig, I'm sorry, dude. You suck. This is really bad. Like, even if you're bored, this is, like, with the material, I get it. Maybe you don't give a fuck. But no, because I looked, all he does is, like, video game adjacent shit. Whatever. In the next chamber, Link found the Changing Seasons essence on a podium and he put it in his pack. Okay. Let's go to the... Wait, again. Hang on. Wait, what? Okay. If you've completed the Explorer's Crypt dungeon, we have the Maku tree. Okay, we just go back. All right, I was worried this, like, shot us back to the beginning. All right, swap again.
As soon as Link had all the essences, he went to the Maku tree in Horon Village. With its powers fully restored, the Maku tree was now able to give Link the huge Maku seed that was in its branches. The magical seed was the only thing that could let Link pass through the northern peak to reach Onyx's castle. Before he left to battle Onyx, Link warped to the sunken city and went to Maple's house, where he bought a magic potion to help him in the battle. Once he had the potion, he was ready to fight Onyx.
I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I mostly read the Ages one because I was interested in Varen as like a lady villain because Zelda didn't have any at the time. And I remember as a kid always being like, man, no matter what I do, I always just end up like cheating and skipping from the beginning to the end. I no longer think that was my fault, actually. I think I was just not clocking that the game was being skipped in front of my eyeballs. All right, Onyx's castle.
The Maku tree told Link where to find Onyx. Onyx's castle was hidden far to the north in the Tarm Ruins. Put on the Tarm Ruins theme! Do it, do it, do it, do it! This is my favorite song in, like, the whole game. And Link might never have found it without the tree's help. When Link reached the area near the temple remains, he walked into the west to enter the northern peak. The castle was located to the north.
Who cares?
As soon as Link stepped onto the walkway of the castle, he held the Maku seed high above his head and called out in a clear voice,
Essences of nature, hear me! Break the spell and let me pass!
There was a loud noise, like the rushing of many winds, and the Maku seed glowed brightly. As the Maku seed began to disappear, a change came over Onyx's castle. The spell that had protected it was gone! As Link began walking toward the castle, two creatures appeared.
I love that, like, as we read this, what happened to me voicing the main character in Danganronpa is happening, where, like, I really went in genuinely, like, I'm gonna do like a Pit Kid Icarus voice. I've never done that for like a Foley voice. And oh my god, he just turned into this because I was so annoyed. And like this accent is the writing sucks accent.
Yeah.
Are you well, it's both of us. We have to go. Are you shocked?
You shocked? They asked at the same time.
We are Twin Rover. Onyx is just a pawn in this game. No
Damn,
matter.
sister, keep it up.
Yeah, no, on my end we're simultaneous, so it'll come out great. Yeah, just go ahead. Just trust.
No matter what happens in your battle with Onyx, the evil king will still spread darkness across the land.
Your quest is hopeless, hero of Hyrule.
With that, Twin Rova disappeared, leaving Link to wonder if their claim was true.
No matter what, I still have to defeat Onyx if we did. This doesn't change anything.
Whatever. Whatever they're talking about, I don't care.
I really like this line in chat because I read it in this bored Link's voice. Are you shocked? The writing sucks. The writing sucks, fat doinkers. Really stupid. All right.
Oh, Al, how are you asleep through this? Before Link could enter Onyx's castle, he had to get by the 2 fire cats guarding fire cat! Using the Rock's Cape and the Noble Sword, he was able to run past the 2 guardians and slip into the castle before they could catch him. Once he was inside the castle, Link found himself in a long hallway with doors left and right. Both doors looked the same, so he entered the one on the left. I have no choice, so what the fuck ever. Immediately, the door slammed shut, trapping him inside.
Can I also say, real quick, in a choose your own anything, and especially like an 80s text adventure, the reason they specify there was something to the west, there was something to the east, is because the player has to remember the loadout and they get to move between zones. Why is you're always specifying the directions and then we don't even get to input anything? It's just this was to the north. It's this won't even help me playing the game, right? Who fucking cares? Anyway.
As Link tried to pry the door open, the floor began to shake, and loose floor tiles began to fly at him. Link made his way to the corner of the room, swatting flying tiles with his sword.
Crash!
As he battled toward the corner, he was in the corner. He came across a health fairy who restored his health. Link stood in the corner.
Sorry, are you narrating and doing? I can do Foley. Well.
Link stood in a corner and hit any tiles that got too close until they had all been destroyed. As soon as the tiles were gone, the door opened again. Back in the hall, Link walked north. In the second room ahead, he was ambushed. Several Wizrobes were waiting for him. Fuck!
Sorry, That's what
they sound like.
Fuck! Here, to keep ourselves awake, let's just switch off narrator every page, I think.
Okay.
How should Link fight the Wizrobes? Choice. Use the incredible sword we got off screen, or use his slingshot, which, in fairness, has worked every single time. Okay. Slinging shot. I hope we die at least one more time.
That's a lot of slingshot.
That's a lot of slingshot. Okay. As soon as he entered the room... Oh, sorry. Fight is happening, isn't it? Let's do this one.
I hope not.
As soon as he entered the room, Link pulled his slingshot from his pack and loaded it with the magical Pegasus seeds that helped him so many times before. Just trust me, bro. Pegasus seeds would freeze the Widwobes in place, allowing Link to attack them while they were frozen. Link took aim and froze each of the Wizrobes with a Pegasus. I know. It was then simple for him.
You just said!
It was then simple for him to use a powerful spin attack on the helpless Wizrobes to finish them off. However, this battle was far from over. Anyway, that battle was over. In the next room, he was attacked by several soldiers. Okay. And wall masters. Please help us! He knew that if the Wallmasters touched him, he would be sent back to the beginning of the book, so he used the same trick on them. The Wallmaster is what I call my father's hand as he hits the book out of this and says, "Do your choice!" Once the Wallmasters had been frozen by a Pegasus seed, he did the same thing. Link could tell that he was getting close to Onyx's lair, because there weren't that many...
in the castle!
Chamber appeared too quiet. As soon as he entered, he knew it was the right door. The door slammed and shut behind him, and a familiar voice spoke to him.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Onyx.
Oh,
So we meet again, Link. Did you really think I
Nope.
was defeated?
Sorry, it's someone we've never met.
Hello?
It's Facade, obviously.
Hello?
so we meet again, Link. Did you really think I was defeated?
Facade!
Link said, unable to keep surprise from his voice.
Link had defeated Facade earlier in his quest, and had not expected to... The writer going, fuck, as he's trying to get to the end. Shit, which dungeon was he in? Shit.
She looks through Rolodex.
And had not expected to see the creature again. Facade was a powerful being that commanded armies of beetles and created holes
Whoa.
in reality that would destroy Link if he entered them. Anyway, Link was surprised but not frightened. He knew how to defeat Facade. Before Facade could react, Link threw 5 bombs in his face. When the 5th exploded, he fucking died. What? Link wasn't sure if he was gone for good, but at least Facade was out of the way for now. If you're just gonna do this, just don't even have this. Just cut it.
This is silly.
Okay.
So silly.
Link entered the next chamber and found himself in Onyx's lair. As soon as he entered, Onyx appeared and the battle began.
Wait, he doesn't even
style.
talk? He didn't even say anything!
He just walks in, he turns around, alright.
He just pulls out a gun and shoots Link.
Onyx's armor was strong, and Link quickly found that the only thing that could damage it was his spin attack. When Onyx swung his mace over his head and went and held it there for like 30 seconds, Link could dart in and use the spin attack to damage the powerful general.
Ow.
Dot using Pegasus seats helped as well, giving Link time to dodge Onyx's attacks. Link landed 7 blows on Onyx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the general called out,
Din, come to me!
The helpless Din, imprisoned in a blue jewel-shaped prison, spun into the room. The prison crackled.
Sorry, no, hang on. Imprisoned in a blue jewel-shaped prison. Guys, come on. Oh, I can highlight
The
stuff.
prison, woo, crackled with electricity, and Link knew that if it touched him, he would be seriously hurt. The Maku tree spoke to Link psychically as Din approached.
Use the rod, Link. The rod will keep the prison from hurting you.
Link didn't hesitate. He drew the Rod of Seasons from his pack and used it to keep Din away from him.
Benedict.
Keeping an eye on Din's deadly prison.
Benedict in chat. Whew. I'm just be glad she wasn't jeweled in a blue jewel-shaped prison. It's really fun. Jeweled is really funny to me.
Keeping an eye on Din's deadly prison, Link then continued his attacks on Onyx. Onyx tried summoning rocks to fall on Link, as well as small tornadoes, but Link avoided them all. Link was able to hit Onyx 4 times, 4 without touching Din's prison. On the 4th blow, Onyx disappeared and the floor began to shake. A huge hole appeared in the floor and Link fell through. The chamber below was dark, but just as Link began looking for a way out, a sinister voice spoke.
Onyx was but a shadow of my true self.
It said,
It is certain that you will die, Link. But before you do, look upon my true form and be...
Page Swip. Is you now.
Afraid!
From out of the shadows, a giant dragon appeared.
I am the Dark Dragon, and your quest is at an end, hero of Hyrule.
Link backed away. This was not what he signed up for, looking for an opening to attack. He could tell that the Dark Dragon's scales were too tough for his sword because they looked like red spikes or blades or whatever, or any of his other weapons. With a roar, the Dark Dragon's huge claws swept across the ground, barely missing Link. Out of desperation, Link leaped on top of the dragon's claw. With a lunge, he swung his sword at the creature's face, hitting the red gem in its forehead. Progressive again. The creature swayed as Link leaped to the other claw.
I'll bet that it won't shoot fire at me while I'm on its claws.
Not Link. Black guy looking at camera, tapping forehead gif. The dragon tried to shake Link from its claws, but each time one of its claws got too close to its face, Link used a spin attack to hit the gem. The 4th time Link managed to do this, the Dark Dragon bellowed in pain. I know, I'm just playing stupid music. With that, the dark dragon disappeared. Din's prison glowed brightly and shattered, freeing her. Sorry, this is serious. She ran to Link, and they held each other tightly as Onyx's castle began to fall apart!
Quickly! We must leave this place!
The pair dodged falling rocks, and I like that they were like, one of the main characters is Din, and another is Onyx, who have 2 and 8 lines, respectively. The pair dodged falling rocks and made their way out of the castle and back across the walkway to safety. As soon as they were safe, Link asked Din about the Dark Dragon's final words.
What did it mean? Who is Twin Rova? I met them when I was entering the castle,
said Link.
I don't know, Link. For now, I am happy that you came with me, or came for me, with a sly look.
With a sly look. Din, thank you for coming for me with a sly look. Din took Link's hand.
Remember, you still owe me a dance.
Link smiled, and the two of them began the trek back to Horan Village, where Impa was waiting to take Din to Zelda. Link was glad Din was safe, but he felt uneasy.
I'm sure this isn't over yet.
Unfortunately, he was right. Be sure to continue Link's adventure by reading The Legend of Zelda: Oracle of Ages. Yay! So to get the true ending in the Game Boy games, you have to play both games, and then you get like a hastily scrapped together final boss that's like Twin Rova and then Ganon. But I'm pretty sure the books don't cover that in either book. I'm gonna guess the other one just says continue the adventure in Oracle of Seasons. That was worse than I thought it would be, but I have to say, I'm glad that it got even worse as it went, because for a while I was like, this is gonna be boring. And I was like, okay, now this is so bad it's funny. Which... I wonder how many endings that, you know what?
Yeah.
There are several endings. End of the road. End of the road. That's it? That's it. There are 2 endings. I was right.
They lied!
2 is several.
They lied.
Guys, you can reread this book, and every time it'll be like reading a different book. Because you can make different choices. Man.
Let's go to the mansion. Let's go to the mayor's mansion.
Oh, we want to keep going?
No! I just want to see.
Okay. Let's see.
Can I choose not to read this book? No, I've taken away your ability to make decisions, actually.
I guess
and I've made it so that this is the only book you can read from here on out.
I like how Bipson did not matter at all. Were you expecting Bipson to come back? Chekhov's gun style? Was like, but what about the Bipson subplot? What happens if you go to the ring shop too early? You get a friendship ring. It has no special properties, but keep it.
None.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
So no matter what you do, I guess it doesn't fucking matter. The illusion of choice. Oz is Craig Wessel, confirmed. Alright, so Craig Wessel. Let's see what he's up to. He's an
I don't
author.
think that if I were Craig Wessel, I could sit here complaining about how Zelda games don't have very good stories. I don't think I could sit on that horse.
I mean, he didn't complain on that. He said they've got good stories, but maybe he does think that. Maybe he doesn't get it. Yeah, there's he's done some strategy guides, which I'm sure are really interesting. List of books by Craig Wessel. Yep, he's done this and the other one. I guess I can pull this up.
Wow. So he's just a game guide guy. He's not a writer, he's a game guide guy.
But these, like, I don't know, because some of these, like, why did he do this? Like, who wanted him to do this? He's got a Superman thing. No, this is for Superman 64.
See?
Yeah, no, you're right. He also wrote A Parent's Guide to Nintendo Games. Yeah, this is not his full bibliography. Oh, I've actually read these.
They're not bad.
I've read most of the Zelda manga. They're fine. They're better than this was. The Majora's Mask one is pretty interesting, actually. Because it just, like, makes shit up.
Majora's Mask is actually good.
What?
I said Majora's Mask is actually good, so.
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
Damn.
So, yeah, that... thank you for joining me. I'm very glad you did, because this would have been pretty fucking miserable.
Thank you for asking me to do this.
Yeah, was this like his first ever project? What a brutal thing to say. Like, can you imagine, hey, can you give me some feedback on the thing I did? They read it. So is this like your first time writing, or... Yeah. Superman killed Lex Luthor. It worked. The end.
The end.
That fucking rules. Imagine if every book club was like this. Oz.
I don't have to thank Jello for making me read this. No, because this just adds more fuel to my fire of saying that Zelda doesn't have very good writing.
Yep, I mean, again, the reason the Majora's Mask one sticks out in my mind at all is because they, like, just add a backstory for Majora and the Fierce Deity Mask, and they're just like, whatever, who
weird.
cares? I can do whatever I
Just
want.
do their own shit.
It's kind of like how the first Pokemon manga, or Pokemon Special, the first arc, is pretty good because it's clear, like, they didn't have a leash on the writer, and then, like, the leash tightens in Gen 2 and is a stranglehold in Gen 3 onwards, and then, like, the series is never good again. So, like, yeah.
SMH my head.
I can't believe you were to choose your own adventure book with 2 endings. Look, man, you either save Din or you die.
You skate or you die.
I can't believe that he wrote a book where the ending is who knows what that meant. Anyway, buy the other book, which I'm sure says the same thing.
Damn, I fell asleep and missed the ending. What happened? Nothing, man. It's okay.
You guys could get this right now.
You could buy this. Look how zooted that fucking tree looks. Why is the tree the old man in the ages one? That's not right. That's not right. That's wrong. They swapped the tree.
I believe you.
It's unacceptable!
I was gonna bang my desk in protest, but I knew that wouldn't be good for your ears.
I mean, I also had to invite Oz to this because it's like a Game Boy Zelda thing, which, like, Oz is the only person I know who has even engaged with those and likes them. But this is done a little dirty here. I mean, you could also get Parent's Guide, hundreds of detailed descriptions.
I thought you were gonna say $100. I was about to leave call.
All right. We did it.
We did it. Happy
did it.
Valentine's Day, everybody.
Did you guys love this?
Did you love spending a part of your Valentine's Day with people who aren't your friends? Experiencing something awful, but doing it together? I wouldn't even call this awful. I would just call this pitiful. I would just call this silly and stupid.
It is embarrassing. Like, it is...
Embarrassing. Perfect word, embarrassing.
This is the reason I, like, couldn't be a teacher, because, like, do you know what... I think you'll know what I mean by this. When you read something that's, like, this mediocre, it's like, there's no reason to give feedback, because I can tell you don't care and have no ambition to get better than this. Do you know? Like...
I think that I understand what you're saying, but also my eternal unkillable optimist soul would be like, I'm a teacher, I'm teaching kids this, kids can grow and learn. This is a grown-ass man! This is a professional! That's the difference.
Jesus Christ.
No, what am I gonna listen to while working now? The sound of the end.
Craig Wessel writes the Of the Devil strategy guide. Morgan used the sword on the gangster. It worked. The idea of like imagining stories written in this style is really funny to me. Like,
What if all literature was made like this, actually?
Holden Caulfield invited the hooker up to his
I'm gonna
room.
stop you
it
right
didn't
there.
work.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Don made a Feeny animation. Is it for Valentine's Day? I want to look at it. Where is it? Where is it? I want to see it. With my eyeballs. Can't put it on stream? Where is it? And then we can end on something nice.
Wow. Am I not nice, Jello?
You know what I meant. Oh, a fiend. Okay, hang on. Is there a way I can like? Yeah, I have to just open this. It's gonna be loud for a second. Okay. Boop.
Oh.
She's a baby.
Just a baby.
Oh, the little dance at the end is really cute. Yay! Also,
She's just a baby.
she's just a baby. You guys want to see something else fun? These aren't finished, but Bo is drawing some more official Trixie portraits for a thing I'm doing in this Lemonade video that I'm trying too hard on. And I've shown Oz
It's
one of
tricky,
these, but
I saw the other one. Don't you worry.
oh, it wasn't the full thing. So you got this.
Wow.
She's the,
Oh.
and then where's the finished one? Couple of these. I'll just put this up. Okay, sure. Sure, dude.
Wow.
Sure, whatever.
Sure.
This Feeny dance is very cute. Yay. I love it. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good Valentine's Day. Part of me was like, you know, if this is really fun, I could like try and, the other one wasn't online, but I could try and find it. I'm not going to find another one. No, that was enough.
Go live your life.
That was only 2 hours. It felt like 4. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ugh.